season, and after that, we kind of knew it was every other league was gonna shut down around the world. So there was a time where we were just sitting at home for a few days, and we just didn't even know what was gonna be next because we couldn't leave the house. So I just decided to leave and go back home.
Yeah, was
Just
that kind of the case with everyone on your team? Like, did they tell you guys, oh, you need to go home, you should go home? What was that kind of process like when you guys kind of heard the news?
um, they wanted us to stay just for like safety first reasons. Not safety first. Just in case like the league doesn't get shut down. But I was thinking about my safety more than anything. And they started talking about the border shutting down for the country, and then our country talking about we need to bring it on home. No, U.S. Department telling everybody to come home. So I was like, you know what? I don't need any more signs. It's gonna be time for me to go. So if I want to be stuck, I want to be stuck in the comfort of my house. You know, I've been with my mom. That's been great. So,
Right, for sure. When was the last time that you've been home?
um, last time I've been home was last year in the summertime, and the last time I've been home for this long, probably since high school. Yeah, I've been home for I think like almost a month now.
Yeah.
So I've been enjoying every second of it. Getting food cooked, clothes washed. You know, being an adult is hard, and to get a break from it is pretty. It's a pretty nice feeling.
Yeah, what does your mom think of you being home?
uh, she loves it. She acts like she's annoyed with me sometimes, but you know, I act like I'm annoyed with her too. But I mean, it's all love. We're just making the most out of the situation that we're in. Um, I'm very grateful. We're grateful that she's able to still have a job. So she works up. She still wakes up every morning to work from home, and I just get up with her. I work out twice a day, go running, read books. You know, I'm just staying active, staying in a routine.
Yeah,
So when we come back to a routine, it won't be tough.
for sure. What have you been reading?
Um, I've been reading a lot of self improvement books. Right now, I'm reading Think and Grow Rich by I think Napoleon Hill. Yeah, Napoleon Hill. Read like twice a day. Yeah, just keeping my mind active. You know, gain some knowledge, learn some things while I'm in quarantine. Try to be a better person. You know, I haven't been playing basketball. I haven't touched a basketball in more than a month. It feels good actually.
Yeah, why take that break without basketball? You know, I feel most people would still want to be training or just getting out to shoot some hoops. But why have you stopped for a little bit?
Just to give myself the opportunity to rest and recover. Hopefully, this won't happen ever again in our lifetime, to where we'll just get this amount of time to be at home, to not even relax, but just to find different hobbies, different interests. And I've been playing basketball for like 20 years straight. Besides last year when I tore my ACL, and when I came back after like 6 months, it didn't take that long for me to kind of like get my touch back and feel back. So a month or two without basketball, I think I should be okay when coming back on the court. I'm just trying to focus on being a better person right now, for society. I can worry about being a basketball player when basketball comes.
Yeah. So what are some of those things that you're doing then, like you mentioned, to be a better person?
Be a better person. Last, read a lot of books. Um, Self-taught knowledge. I think that's really important for people. Eating better. I've been eating mostly vegan. I'm not gonna call myself a vegan because I enjoy my snacks. So I've eaten chocolate here and there, some chips with milk in it. But better eating habits, sleeping habits, waking up early, going to bed at a fairly decent time. Yeah, just staying in routine, and I've been feeling great. I wish we could do things in public, but my situation is I'm just happy to be back in America where people can speak English. I'm kind of comfortable just being here in the country. So I've been enjoying my time in quarantine, just making the most of my days.
Sure. What was it like playing in Kazakhstan? Like, was it a totally different culture that you experienced over there?
Yeah, totally different culture. It's so cool. I can say I can experience that. Nobody spoke English, so Google Translator was of great help. Um, a lot of apartment places. Not too many houses out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was in a capital city too, so it was a lot of business. Different culture. I think that's a mainly Muslim country. So it was just pretty cool to experience the whole thing, talk to the people, see how they grew up, what they thought about America. It's really interesting because a lot of people, the only thing they know about America is what they see on TV and movies. So, just exchanging cultural information was pretty fun, and just seeing the lifestyle that they live. In Kazakhstan, Astana, I think it got -30 this year.
Yeah.
So
it's not warm. Oh my gosh, yeah.
It was pretty cold. It wasn't enjoyable, but to experience it,
right.
To talk about it and look back on it, it puts a smile on my face.
For sure. What did you learn? You had your season cut short, right? You guys were in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did you learn? I guess with whatever season that you had, on the court, how do you feel like you grew as a player?
I feel like I grew in a sense where I took care of more of my mental health and well-being outside of the court, just as much as focusing on putting in as much work on the court. It all goes hand in hand. So I wasn't really too concerned and focused this year about any outside influences. I was just happy to be able to play, and what I come to realize is that's when I play my best. A pretty solid season this year. So to play with the free mind and just focus on making other individuals on my team this year better. I think that's what I focused on and got better at this year.
Cool. Wait, who reached out to you? Are you excited for that? What was kind of the whole timeline for that?
Yeah, the timeline was Tulip had asked me about it, and I wasn't really sure because it was the middle of the season, and I just had no idea what the summer, had planned. This was my first season after my injury too, because it was just a lot of things was up in the air. I was we'll see later. And so when the whole virus kicked in, and the TBT invitation was still open, he was basically like, of course there's a spot for you. We still love for you to be a part of the team. And I'm well rested now. I think that was the biggest thing for me is I didn't know when I would be getting home from my season and when my next, would I have to go to workouts and stuff like that. The biggest thing for me was rest at the end of the season. And right now I have all the time in the world for rest. So to be able to be a part of that, it's going to be fun. Bring back, really, really great memories. It's just really hard to think I'm already about to be 4 years out of college.
Yeah, tell me about it. How's it gonna be? Like, do you know anybody else that's playing on the team that you played with, or are you familiar with any of the guys that you'll be with in the summer?
Nah, that's all up to Tulip. The only thing people are gonna get out of the TBT from the roster spots is from Tulip. I can't say anything on it.
Fair enough.
I've just been in talks with a lot of my former teammates, not just about the TBT, but just seeing them, just seeing them, being able to see them. That's what I'm really excited about. So, yeah.
What will it be like just to kind of maybe not like put on the Illini jersey again, but like maybe just like wear the orange and blue and take it back to the old days?
Yeah, I mean that's what this is really all about, just representing Illinois orange and blue. And I mean I'm kind of getting some nostalgia just getting these interviews from Illinois people talking about Illinois. It's like, man, like I haven't even stepped on the court to play yet, and just the support and the encouragement and excitement, the energy, I miss it. I really do. Illinois, the Illinois fan base, which I am a part of now officially, because I've kept up with every game. My mom watches every game. We talk about every game. So to be able to give Illinois fans something to cheer for is thrilling.
Yeah. Is it maybe, do you have, I don't know, not necessarily like a chip on your shoulder, but given like Illinois couldn't finish their season this year, does that make you more motivated in a sense to maybe give fans like a little taste of like what could have been or like a sense of a championship for that fan base?
Yeah, yeah, give them something to cheer for. I said, like you said, the season got cut short when things seemed very promising. I thought personally we were going to make a good run at the NCAA tournament. But, since the season got left with a big, what could have been, I guess this is a way to this can be kind of a way to finish off, the 1920 season, I guess, in a sense, in the summertime.
I guess what's next for you with your career? Do you think you're going to go back overseas, or what's kind of in the cards?
Right now, I have no idea. Just like with everything just being and just up in the air. Me and my agent really haven't been talking about the future. We've talked about possibilities, but nothing's set in stone. The only thing we know for certain is that I'll have interest because I had a pretty good year. So whenever things start kicking back up and we start, having options for next year available, that's when I'll kind of have an idea where I'll be. But as of right now, I'm grounded in my basement.
For sure. Back home with mom. Do you have siblings, or is it just you two?
You said one more time?
Do you have siblings, or is it just you and your mom?
Yeah, I have siblings. They live with my dad. My dad lives about like 5 minutes away from me. I've stayed away from them. I haven't seen any family. I've been very cautious.
For sure.
Taking the very better safe than sorry route. So.
So going into this season, was it, were you trying to develop yourself for a possible NBA career, or what was maybe your goal or expectation heading into the season?
Heading into the season, the main thing I was focused on the most was probably just how can I better everybody else around me. My whole career, I was worried about, more self than anything. And this year when I was really put a strong emphasis on it, giving my energy, having strong energy for everybody every day, showing up ready to work, I found myself able to play better. And I think taking that route is a lot easier and smoother because it just takes stress off of you. I kind of went into the approach that just throughout the whole year, every game, and whatever happens is supposed to happen. I say tearing my ACL was the greatest thing to happen to me, but I would have never thought that at the time. So, good, bad, okay, game, win, loss. I learned to, accept things for what it was and try to, uplift everybody around me. So that's how I was thinking heading game in and game out. I wasn't really thinking about anything else besides that. Biggest difference in the world to me this year. I'm just not really worrying about myself.
Awesome. So you said you're vegan now, or trying to be at least. Have you made anything?
Yeah,
what do you eat?
I don't want to claim 100% vegan, but
Yeah. Do you cook, or what have you been making for yourself?
There's a lot of substitutes, which is why I think it's doable for anybody to be vegan. The meatless meat, it's pretty good to me. It's not nasty to me. What else? Like almond milk, tastes like milk. Grapes are good. It's just the biggest thing for me personally was I was an emotional eater. So whenever I was happy, sad, upset, bored, I just like to eat on something. And so I've been training myself only eat what you need.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough.
Especially now in this quarantine, I find myself in the kitchen 20 times a day. I'm like, no, girl, you need to summer is around the corner.
Yeah, it's hard. You just naturally gravitate because
I'm like, okay, I have 5 minutes in between interviews. Let me go get a snack, and then I'm getting 20 snacks a day. I'm like, ooh.
Have you been more of a show person or a movie person during quarantine?
Definitely shows. I think it's just always been that way, regardless.
What shows have you been getting into?
So I just started watching Money Heist.
I heard that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good
they
show.
just came out with I watched seasons 1, 2, and 3, and then they came out with the 4th season. So I'm in the middle of that one right now. And
Okay.
I heard Ozark is pretty good. My sister watches that one, so I feel like I'm gonna hop on the bandwagon with that.
Yeah.
And then I Tiger King. Everyone was watching that crazy thing.
What you think about that one?
It was nuts. It was nuts. And I think the most normal person out of all of them was the girl that got her arm cut off. Which is like crazy to say, but like she was the most level-headed.
I've never heard nobody put it that way. That's a great way to describe it.
Dude, she was so chill. She was so relaxed. She's like, oh yeah, like, you know, I just like my arm got bitten off, but I'm gonna go back to work.
Yeah, she did go back to work like a week later.
Yeah. I was like, good for you, I guess.
They're supposed to come out with another episode, right?
Oh, yeah, I heard.
I can't wait to see what happens. You think Carol did it?
Yeah.
You think she did? Everybody.
I kind of, but I can also see, like, I think her husband, like, wanted to, like, go to Costa Rica and disappear.
Yeah, why you say that?
Because he was, like, stashing away money, and I think, like, he had this crazy wife, he had this crazy ex-wife, and then he was just like, all right, screw it, I'm just gonna
run away.
Yeah.
Start over.
What do you think?
I don't know, man. I mean, I think she did, but at the same time, I think Joe had burnt up his place, like, on some, because you see how he was so, like, you know, she did it, because he could have probably, maybe he killed her, so, like, he could have, you know, claim of, you feel, the show was so nuts in a sense. I was thinking of every possible, like, and that's when I came, like, maybe he killed her, so, like, he don't have to go to court, and he can have everything, you know, from, you know.
I don't know.
Maybe that plot twist, that would be the plot twist.
Everyone in your family is safe and healthy. No one is,
Lord willing, everybody's healthy.
Right.
So, I'm very blessed.
Good. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. Have a good rest of your day, and stay well, and hopefully the TBT goes on.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully things get back to normal, too. Thanks for taking the time. I appreciate it. It was fun. Hope you stay entertained during quarantine. How much longer do you think we got?
I think like another month at least.
Another month? I think a month. I think we got one more
month. Like a month from today. Like probably like middle of May we'll be back to normal.
Yeah, for sure. I think the same thing too.
All right, cool. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Stay well.